Ahoy lads and ladies, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some more of the International Challenge, where I've just had a break for dinner, and now we're going to get through these last 5 games in the day here. We don't need to check the regulations, we want to battle. But see how we go with these last 5 games. Battled 9 times so far, 2 of them were off camera, and we are currently 7-2 for this challenge so far, so let's see if we can keep this good run going. And we're going to find the opposing trainer nice and quick here. It's against someone in the Asian area, I'd assume, and we're going to see what they've got. And they've got Lapras, they've got Snorlax, they've got Whimsicott, they've got Lucario, they've got Dusclops, and they've got Dragapult. So they've got beat up shenanigans, they've got Trick Room shenanigans, they've got the works here. That's not a bad looking team, if I do say so myself. But what do I like here? What do I like on my team? Conkeldurr looks pretty fantastic. If it has super effective moves against everything except Dusclops. Chandelure actually looks pretty cheekily good too. Excadrill also looks good. Like, there's a lot of things to like here. So the question is, where do we take it? And I think my answer is we're going to lead with Conkeldurr, Chandelure, and then who do we want in the back? Like Lapras. Lapras isn't horrible, but I think we might even go with the Excadrill and the Hawlucha in the back. So no way to proc our own weakness policy in this game. That might be the undoing here. But thing is, we may not look to Dynamax the Hawlucha here. We might just look for it to come in and pick up that last little bit of damage that we need. So we'll see what our opponent does here. That's a cool little trainer. Cute little trainer, am I allowed to say that? So we've gone and led they've gone and led the Dusclops here. So I think our play is to try and take down that Dusclops before it, like, can we do that? Do we get enough into the Dusclops? I think we do. I think we go for the Dusclops. We go for that before the Trick Room comes up here. Like, I'm fairly certain this KOs. Actually, gee. We're not Guts Boost. Ooh, Helping Hand. That's interesting. So, no. Yeah, because that exactly halves it. So there's no, oof, yeah, because we haven't got our... Oh, gee, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna do... Oh, well, that's gonna... It doesn't affect Dusclops, because that's interesting. That's very different. We go 1 for 1 there. And our Chandelure is on 1 HP. So, now we got to remember what they had there. So our Conkeldurr copped it sweet. Copped it very sweet. So we're going to go for the Excadrill. And they've sent out the Lapras. There we go. I think it might be Dynamax Excadrill time here. We're going to Max Quake. Oh! It didn't affect our Chandelure either. I forgot about that. Ooh, that's that makes things interesting. Makes things a bit more better. Do we still Dynamax? I think we still do, and we go for that Max Quake into the Lapras slot, and we go for the Shadow Ball into the Dusclops slot. We're looking to get those defense boosts coming out here. Looking for those special defense boosts so that our Excadrill just doesn't just go pop to this Lapras. but expecting a Dynamax out of it, and that's why we're doing that. And we're like, honestly, we're hoping for it to target down Chandelure, but like Chandelure is going to take out that Dusclops. He might look to Trick Room, he might not, but like he might even look to Ally Switch here. I don't know what the, but since there's no Trick Room, Shadow Sneak, there you go. He's looking to break that sash that we might have. So we're going for the Max Quake. We're going for the special defense boost into the Lapras. And that's done a fair bit of damage. Next turn we might be able to double that for the KO. But we'll see how much this does for first here. Shadow Ball is going to come in and KO this Dusclops. But what we're really worried about is this Lapras and what it's about to do. I don't think it sets up res. I think it geysers here. Like every time it geysers, but who does it go for? That special defense boost on the Excadrill is enough to give us the survive the hit from the Lapras. And the last Pokemon to come out is a Dragapult. Now Chandelure still hasn't lost its Focus Sash here, so again, I think so. The Dragapult is the fastest Pokemon on the field. Question becomes now: does it have Phantom Force or not? But at the same time, if we can take out this Dragapult, we can basically win because we've got Jeff Birdie in the back. Gee, it might have even been worth. He's got the Phantom Force. It might have been worth a Protect from the Excadrill here, but we should get the KO. We don't. We set up the Sando, which gives us another special defense boost, so we're technically at +2 special defense. We missed the Shadow Ball, but the Geyser comes out. It probably is going to KO Excadrill here. I'll be surprised if it doesn't. It does. But our Chandelure is still alive. We have Jeff Birdie to come in and clean up this Lapras for us. With the Thunder Punch. I expect the Phantom Force to come into the Chandelure, but the Chandelure has its Focus Sash still, which the Chandelure looks like it's been a very good bring in this game actually. Phantom Force into the Chandelure, down to the Sash. Pelucha's next up to bat. Jeff Birdie to come in and get that last little bit of damage that we need. Chandelure is going to hopefully should finish this Dragapult off with the Shadow Ball. Pop. That's enough to take it out. So there we go. We take it out pretty cleanly in the end of the game there. With Chandelure putting in a lot of work. Alright, and we're on to the next. We'll look for our next game. We're up to game number 10. So we're up, after 10 games, we're 8-2. So that's not a bad little, if we can keep that, you know, if we can win, if we can 5 more and go 13-2 for the day, that's not a bad day. So that's an interesting team. So we've got Venusaur, Mudsdale, Dragapult, Bronzong, Silvally, and Dusclops. So they've got double Trick Room setters, a possible explosion, which was that was hectic in the last game, wasn't it? The explosion come out, but Chandelure being a ghost type just paid off in spades. So, like, Lapras, Chandelure, maybe, but then Mudsdale, is Mudsdales is a problem here. Is the major cause of concern. Chandelure actually looks pretty good here. So we're gonna go with Lapras and Chandelure. Hopefully they don't lead the horse. If they do, we can like adjust, I guess. We'll bring in Conkelda and yeah, Sylveon's not the greatest here unless we go into the Trick Room. Conkelda's not horrible, but we need to pick something, so we're going with it. Sylveon might have been a better pick. Just to fire off those hyper voices and just constant damage to just click the hyper voice button. But he's got the ball guy shirt on. The trapper hat. So he's going double ghost. So here, he's not going to look to Trick Room. Dusclops is exerting pressure. That's interesting. We're going to freeze dry the Dragapult and we're going to Shadow Ball the Dragapult. Ooh, we've lost to Shadow Sneak Dusclops in this position before. That's something that I need to... Dragapult used Light Screen. Okay. That's odd. We're going to just pop that thing. It's almost KO'd. It's a weakness policy Dragapult. Oh no, it's an eject button Dragapult. Okay, that makes more sense. What do we got coming in? Is the hopefully Venusaur. Take a freeze dry to the face. Oh! Take a freeze dry to the face. Ooh, gee, that's bulky. And the Dusclops has used Trick Room, okay. What do we think about Trick Room at the moment? I don't mind Trick Room. I think we protect our Lapras. And Heat Wave with Chandelure. So no Dynamax for my opponent again. Dusclops using Disable, but it failed. Leech Seed. Again, but it failed. If we get the double up here, we're in a good way. Oh, we missed something. Ah, bummer. We missed the Venusaur. That's unfortunate. That's the one we wanted to hit. What do we got in the back? We've got Conkelda, we've got Hawlucha. Actually don't mind Hawlucha here. And again, we're going to go for that Heat Wave. Into the... So we've seen Disable from that Dusclops. Oh, bummer. He's gonna seed my Lucha. Okay. Does Disable work with, can I... Wait, we're under Trick Room, right? What's the... How many turns we got? 2 turns of Light Screen, 2 turns of Trick Room. Okay. So, I think I'm going to protect the Lucha here. Like, and I can do that, right? It's not disabled. Max Flare is not disabled. We're going to go Big Boy Chandelure. Because he's got a Dragapult on no health. He's got a Dusclops that we can Max Phantasm next, like, and take out. Worst case scenario, we get put to sleep. And that's worst case. Nightshade, it's doing 50. Earth Power, that's doing a bit, but not enough. And that's getting the KO. Now the question is, what's his last Pokemon? What have they brought in the back? Mudsdale, of course. Of course, of course. That's why we've got the Lapras. But kind of wishing we didn't Dynamax here now, but... What do we got left? What do we got? We got one turn of Trick Room, one turn of Light Screen. I think we switch this Lucha out into Conkeldurr. And we max Phantasm. No, we max Guard. Sorry, my mistake. My mistake. We max Guard this turn and wait out the Trick Room. We you almost expect like a Rockfall from that Mudsdale into the Conkeldurr slot. Or better still, an Earth move into the Conkeldurr slot. Or better still, sorry, an Earth move into the Chandelure slot. Or the Rockfall into the Chandelure slot. That's why we're max guarding here, so we get the extra turn. We call it right. The opposing team's light screen has worn off. So now this turn, we are going to double into, I think there's no light screen. I think that, we're going to go for that anyway. We're going to go for the Ice Punch. And we're going to go for the Phantasm into the Dusclops. Make sure it gets KO'd. That's enough, so we should have protected our Conkeldurr. Because now we just want to wait out this this big boy horsey. But, ooh, that's done a bit. We're not gust boosted or anything like that either. That's done a lot. And that's going to go into Chandelure, but we don't mind that. What we can do next turn is we can Ice Shard that Dragapult. Take it out. And that Guts boost should basically outdo the Justified boost there. But we should be able to just win by numbers here now. So we're going to do that again. We're going to do the Ice Punch again, and we are going to Ice Shard into Dragapult. Might even expect like a Rockfall out of that. So we get the priority move off, and it's enough. Sometimes it's not. Like it's scary sometimes. Like if that had some bulk investment. Oh, and we almost get the KO there, but we're one turn away. This one's all over but the Cryon as well, and we're going to take that. Going to move into... Oof, gee, that's not doing much. This Mudsdale is not EV'd properly. Like, it's taken way too much damage from this Conkeldurr. There must be, yeah. This team did have some beat-up shenanigans, didn't it? Like, it had... Yeah, it did have beat-up shenanigans. So, like, we'll Muck Punch, we'll Ice Shard. The battle was cancelled. There we go. We take the win. Take it down. The Chandelure coming in big in the last couple of games here. What time? How long was that? That was... Yep. We're going for 3 in this video. I think we need to have one more with 3 in it at this rate. So we're at battle 11. So actually, yep. I think we do. We're at battle number 12 after this one. So if we go 12 to 14, well, there you go. We don't need to have 2, but we're already looking. So this one could end up being a long one, depending on how long that. Yeah, I just sort of did it without thinking. I'm just like, all right, let's do this. 3 battles to go after this one. So we found our trainer. So they've got a Togekiss, Whimsicott, Dracozolt, Scrafty, Excadrill, and a Charizard. Ooh gee. Ooh gee, ooh gee. That looks scary. Without word of a lie, that looks scary. That Dracozolt is the thing that's scaring me here. And this time, like, Chandelure in the pocket, I don't think is gonna pay off this time. I actually feel like, ooh gee, it's definitely Excadrill Lapras. I think is the lead. Like, and then we're concerned. Yeah, it's definitely Excadrill Lapras. Or it might even be better to go, actually, Excadrill and Sylveon. If they lead Dracozolt, we're in a good way. If they don't, we're in... if they don't lead Dracozolt here, we're in a better way here. So, like, if they do lead Dracozolt, we have to work around that. Like, a Dracozolt lead would be the worst thing for us right now. That's a cool training card. Same pose. He's got black eyes instead of he was in the tapestry hole. I'm biased. I like mine better, but you know, there it is, the Togekiss Dracozolt. That is precisely the lead that we were fearing right now. But at the same time, we're not really fearing that lead so much as we were fearing Whimsicott Dracozolt. And the players to just simply Earthquake and... Oh gee, who does that Dracozolt target? Like... I think the plan is to Earthquake and do a Protect, I think. So I want to say that Dracozolt, well, Protect might not be the smart play because I think Dracozolt's gonna. Oh, there's a Protect, so this is gonna be a pretty dull turn. So, ooh, that Togekiss is gonna have a fire move. You can see it happening. Yawn into the Lapras slot. Okay. That's not horrible. So, Yawn. Yawn Togekiss. Okay. So we are going to make the same play again. We are going to definitely Earthquake that Dracozolt and try and get it gone. The issue is if they have like a Charizard in the back. Then I think actually... Protect from the Excadrill isn't a bad idea, but at the same time... Oh, look. We need the Earthquake to KO this Dracozolt. Yeah, out it goes. In comes Charizard. Scrafty. That's an Intimidate on us. That's not great, but it's not horrible. It's not horrible. We do a bit less damage to our Lapras, but this is still going to do a bit to you know, the combatants. Yeah, we've got Scrafty taking a little bit of damage. Togekiss using Yawn again. This time on the Lapras, and we're going to freeze dry that Togekiss down to not much health. Oh well, to half its health here. Now, the question becomes, what do we do with Lapras? We've got Sylveon in the back here that looks absolutely phenomenal. We can protect our Excadrill this turn and swap into Sylveon here. And the worst thing like that can happen is a Yawn chain here, where it just if it decides to Yawn the Lapras slot, then in expecting the switch out, then So we do that there, and we see what that Scrafty's packing. Scrafty's packing Fake Out, which, you know, is to be expected. And now the Togekiss is going to come in and Air Slash into the Lapras slot. So that was a crit, so we can maybe think Super Luck on that Togekiss. Now, I think we, like an Iron Head Hyper Voice. Here's the thing though, that'll bring us down to 2 apiece. Still got Dracozolt. We kinda need our Excadrill. So we're going to swap out for Hawlucha. So that... Oh no, I did that wrong, didn't I? That was Sylveon. Oh wait, no, I think that's right. I hope that's right. If that's wrong, we're probably going to lose because of it. Ooh gee. Yep, I did it wrong. I did things wrong. We're going to KO the Togekiss, but that's... Our Excadrill is about to cop a sweet old close combat to the face. Which... Here it comes. I'm ready. Air Slash. Okay. Yeah. Oh, bad. Bad. Oh, really bad. Yeah. See? If I get that right... I mean, it's a really good way. But, I got it wrong. I'm glad I got it recorded to say that I'm supposed to be doing that because... Oh well. I should have thought about, said what I wanted to do and then did something wrong. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. That is a heartbreaker here. But, all is not lost. Okay? That Sylveon is, I think it's time to Dynamax. Well, yes, it's time to Dynamax Sylveon and get that Scrafty out of the way. And then we're going to do that too. Whereas and here's the thing, if he's got Whimsicott in the back, he's got an Excadrill in the back. This is, I hate to say it, OVER. Yeah, if I get that, but if I switch that right, my my Hawlucha takes the close combat like a champion, and the Sylveon's on minimal health. We might have got a KO on the Scrafty. Oh, it was oof. I can see how that game was going to play out, and now how it is going to play out, and it's so bad. That was such a bad misclick. Oh well. Oh well. This is still gonna do a chunk. Did a fair chunk. So here's what we gotta hope for. So he's got... We know he's got Scrafty in the back, which is like... He should be scared of Sylveon. He's got Dracozolt in the back, which we're very scared of with our Lapras. But, like, it's not over. The Misty Terrains stops Lapras from going to sleep. Scrafty comes out and intimidates us. So, that's not bad. How much health have we got? Are we in the green? We're in the green, so we should survive, like... We normally survive Excadrill's Iron Head. And you double your health as a Dynamax, so we should survive that Excadrill's attack here. That's what we've got to do here. We've got to survive that Excadrill's attack. We protect the Lapras here so that it doesn't take any damage. Ooh, look out. We're not going to survive that. We're not going to survive a Dynamax Excadrill's Max Steel Spike. That's well played by my opponent. Oh, gee. I feel like I had this one too. I would have had Sylveon on board with Jeff Birdie. It would have been at least... It might have been 2 KOs there, and it like just could have been an entirely different scenario. Oh. Oh well. Win some, lose some, they say. I shouldn't be complaining, I've won a lot today, but that one hurts. That one hurts, because I feel like it was... Yeah. I clicked the Hyper Voice button with Sylveon, and I probably win that game. Scrafty comes in, close combats, and yep, and I did. There's that. I think I'm going to forfeit this one. Oh well. Need to pay attention, guys. Need to pay attention to what you're doing. That's the difference between winning a game and getting swept. Where if I keep the Sylveon in. It should survive another air slash. It got crit and was still green, so it would have survived another air slash. Hopefully, like, as long as it didn't flinch, we like get the Hyper Voice off, and we go 2. Like we probably go 2 like 4-2 up there with Jeff Birdie in the back, as well as Lapras, and we still have our Excadrill to deal with. Deal with the Dracozolt. So unfortunate misclick there, but that's what that can happen after a full day's play. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna call it there, and I'll see you guys in the next video for the rest of day 1. Hopefully we might. Yeah, it should be. Hopefully it's not too long. Alrighty, see you guys in the next video.